In a press conference in China, Alan Wanghao, president of Tesla China, described Giga Shanghai as a potential golden key to solving one of the robotics industry's greatest hurdles, mass production at scale. He affirmed, like other Tesla factories, Giga Shanghai can shoulder important responsibilities in manufacturing all new products, including robots, to make our contributions to the company. Rather than constructing a costly new facility, Tesla is implementing a parasitic and upgrade strategy, directly leveraging the existing Gigafactory Shanghai ecosystem to transform it into the largest robot production hub on the planet. This aligns perfectly with Elon Musk's recent assertion that Optimus Gen 3 is already walking around and only needs some finishing touches before its debut. Musk has also drawn a clear line in the sand regarding domestic competition, claiming Optimus possesses intelligence and electromechanical dexterity far superior to low-cost Chinese rivals like Unitree.
Well, our Optimus is designed to have a lot of intelligence and to have the same electromechanical dexterity, if not higher than a human. So, Unitree does not have that.
The answer lies in Giga Shanghai's trademark destructive ramp-up speed. As of 2025, this facility outputs approximately 851,000 vehicles, accounting for over 52% of Tesla's total global production. While traditional automakers often struggle for 6 to 9 months to reach full capacity on a new line, Giga Shanghai has proven its ability to compress that cycle to just 6 weeks for the Model Y, with automation rates exceeding 95% in core stages. This is the ultimate launchpad for the robots building robots concept. If Tesla can turn a multi-ton electric vehicle into a mass-produced commodity in weeks, what barrier could possibly stop them from doing the same with a humanoid robot weighing only dozens of kilograms? This confidence is further fueled by a radical design for manufacturing DFM philosophy embedded in the Gen 3. Unlike complex experimental prototypes, Optimus Gen 3 is projected to reduce part count by 25% compared to Gen 2. By integrating control boards directly into the actuators, Tesla has eliminated meters of tangled cabling, a notorious nightmare for maintenance and automated assembly. Most notably, the robotic hands with 11 degrees of freedom DOF have been modularized, allowing for replacement in minutes rather than hours. However, cutting-edge technology is meaningless without optimizing marginal costs. Establishing its production headquarters in Shanghai grants Tesla direct access to the home turf of the global supply chain, where China controls 60% of rare earth production and 70% of the world's lithium battery market. The presence of 7 strategic suppliers, including Mingji Electric, Susheng Shares, Tuopu, Leader Harmonious, Xinjiang Transmission, and Byte Technology, allows Tesla to drive down the costs of servo motors and actuators by more than 30% compared to manufacturing in the US or Europe. The final piece of this ecosystem is cross-industry integration with the Shanghai Megafactory, inaugurated in 2025, located right next door to the Optimus assembly line. The Megafactory directly supplies high-energy density battery cells and advanced battery management systems (BMS), enabling the robot to operate continuously for 8 to 10 hours on a single charge. Tesla is clearly not just building a robot. They are applying the exact Model Y formula, which disrupted the EV industry, to the humanoid robot supply chain. With the golden key of Shanghai now turned in the lock, will competitors still showing off in laboratories be able to react before an army of Optimus units begins pouring out of these 95% automated lines? What jobs will Optimus Gen 3 perform in China? The deployment of Optimus Gen 3 in China is far more than a mere expansion of Tesla's product portfolio. It is a calculated surgical strike aimed at the heart of the nation's most pressing economic and demographic pain points. Tesla is not simply waiting for a market to emerge. It is actively engineering a simulated demand by embedding Optimus into the critical infrastructure of Chinese industry before a single unit is ever sold to the general public. While Wang Hao, president of Tesla China, expresses supreme confidence in welcoming a new era of robotics, history suggests we must temper expectations. The saga of the Cybertruck reminds us that Tesla's ambitious timelines often collide with manufacturing reality. Whether the breakthrough occurs in 2026 or 2028 depends entirely on Tesla's ability to execute better than its previous launches. However, Giga Shanghai remains the most logical choice for this gamble. The facility offers an unparalleled trifecta: advanced automation, a highly disciplined workforce, and a dense supplier network in its immediate backyard. These are the exact ingredients required to handle the labyrinthine complexity of mass-producing humanoid robots. Within the high-pressure corridors of Giga Shanghai, Optimus Gen 3 is being fast-tracked from a laboratory marvel to a frontline operative. Its immediate mission is to replace human workers in high-risk, soul-crushing repetitive zones, specifically in the precision handling of 4680 battery cells and the microscopic inspection of circuit boards. Unlike the Unitree G1, which targets the $16,000 price point for research and education, Optimus is built for heavy-duty industrial endurance. Operating on a 2.3 kilowatt-hour battery pack, it is designed to move at 5 miles per hour and utilize its high-dexterity hands for tasks that involve extreme heat or chemical vapors, environments inherently hostile to human biology. By turning Giga Shanghai into a living lab, Tesla aims to slash internal operational costs by 15% to 20% within the first year. This creates a terrifyingly efficient feedback loop. A robot that can manufacture its own components is an unassailable proof of utility. Moving beyond the factory gates, Tesla is positioning Optimus to dominate the backbone of the Chinese digital empire, the logistics sector. China processes over 100 billion parcels annually, a tidal wave that has pushed human sorting capacities to the breaking point. While Boston Dynamics Atlas remains a hydraulic athlete capable of 50-kilogram lifts, its staggering maintenance costs make it a poor fit for the thin margins of e-commerce. Optimus, however, is being engineered for a $20,000 to $30,000 price point, targeting the last-mile sorting chaos. Its humanoid form allows it to thrive in the cramped, multi-level legacy warehouses of Alibaba and JD.com, where traditional AGVs fail. Unlike domestic competitors such as XPeng, which aims to produce 1,000 iron robots monthly, Tesla leverages its massive FSD brain to navigate these warehouses without fixed maps, turning a volatile human labor cost into a fixed, predictable technological asset. The most profound long-term application lies in the eldercare market. By 2035, China will have more than 400 million citizens aged 60 and older. This is a vacuum of millions of caregivers that no human influx can fill. The Gen 3's integration of Tesla's neural network, trained by millions of vehicles, allows it to identify emergency scenarios like falls or monitor vital signs via thermal imaging. This is where the gap between Tesla and Chinese state-owned giants like Chang'an or Chery widens into a canyon. While local players might match hardware costs, they lack the decade of real-world AI training data required to navigate a home safely, for a nation facing a shrinking workforce. Optimus represents a way to preserve the dignity of the elderly without draining the depleted youth labor pool. To ensure ubiquity, Tesla is expected to pivot toward a disruptive RaaS strategy. By leasing Optimus at an estimated $3 to $5 per hour, Tesla delivers a direct blow to manual labor in Tier 1 cities like Shanghai. For a small enterprise, the choice between a human worker, burdened by insurance and fatigue, and an Optimus unit that costs less than a cup of specialty coffee is a non-decision. Elon Musk's urgency is further driven by his latest $1 trillion compensation package, which is tied to delivering 1 million Optimus robots by 2035. This monumental goal is why Tesla is simultaneously converting its Fremont factory, formerly the home of the Model S and X, into a dedicated humanoid production hub. Musk is under no illusions about the competition. He has openly called China the most competitive rival in robotics, acknowledging their prowess in scaling production. While Tesla claims superiority, it faces a pincer movement from tech-heavy rivals like XPeng and state-backed titans. Meanwhile, players like NIO remain on the sidelines, waiting for sustainable profits before entering the fray. Wall Street remains cautiously optimistic, maintaining a hold consensus but with a significant number of buy ratings and a price target of $402.29, implying a 10.5% upside. Investors are betting that if anyone can solve the humanoid scale problem, it is the company that turned Giga Shanghai into the most efficient factory on Earth. The golden key of Shanghai is not just unlocking a factory, it is unlocking a future where humanoid labor is as accessible as electricity. Whether Tesla hits the 2035 milestone of 1 million robots remains to be seen. But the infrastructure for a silicon-based workforce is already being poured into the foundations of Shanghai. Why does manufacturing in China help Tesla outperform domestic robot competitors? The dominance of Tesla in the humanoid robotics sector within China is not merely a matter of technological superiority, it is a masterclass in geopolitical industrial synergy. By marrying the American brain, Tesla's world-leading AI architecture, with the Chinese muscle, the planet's most formidable manufacturing and supply chain ecosystem, Tesla has created a moat that local rivals like Unitree, Fourier Intelligence, and even state-backed giants like Chery find increasingly impossible to bridge. In the world of hardware, mass production is the ultimate weapon. Elon Musk has set an aggressive retail price goal for Optimus of under $20,000. While domestic competitors like the Unitree G1 have made headlines with a $16,000 price point, these are often stripped-down research models with limited industrial utility. Tesla's advantage lies in its unrivaled economies of scale. By leveraging the same Giga Shanghai procurement channels that handle millions of EV components, Tesla can exert extreme downward pressure on the costs of actuators and sensors. Morgan Stanley estimates that without the Chinese supply chain, the cost of an Optimus unit would soar from approximately $46,000 to over $130,000. By producing in China, Tesla drives its marginal cost toward a floor that domestic startups, lacking Tesla's global EV volume, simply cannot reach. The most glaring weakness of China's domestic robotics firms is scale anxiety. Most Chinese humanoid players, such as Ajibot or Fourier, are currently stuck in the pilot phase, deploying only a few hundred robots in controlled environments. In contrast, Tesla is a veteran of manufacturing hell. Tesla has already mastered a global supply chain delivering 1.8 million vehicles annually. This institutional knowledge of high-volume, high-complexity assembly is directly transferable to Optimus, Giga Shanghai, with its 95% automation rate and history of ramping the Model Y to full capacity in just 6 weeks, is uniquely qualified to execute the robots building robots vision. While local rivals are figuring out how to build their first 1,000 units, Tesla is designing the infrastructure for its first million. If cost and scale define the body, AI defines the soul. Tesla's advantage here is not theoretical. It is data-driven. With over 5 billion miles of real-world driving data, its neural networks are trained on edge cases that most robotics companies have never encountered. Optimus inherits this architecture from Tesla's full self-driving system, allowing it to interpret 3D environments, anticipate motion, and adapt dynamically. This creates a profound gap. Many Chinese robotics firms rely heavily on simulation-based training, which introduces the well-known sim-to-real problem. Systems that perform flawlessly in controlled environments often fail under real-world variability. Tesla bypasses this bottleneck. Its robots are trained in reality, not approximation. The result is faster learning cycles, potentially an order of magnitude improvement, and a level of environmental understanding that is difficult to replicate without equivalent data pipelines. Another overlooked advantage is Tesla's mastery of over-the-air OTA updates. In traditional manufacturing models, products degrade the moment they leave the factory. Tesla inverts that logic. Every Optimus unit becomes part of a continuously improving network. Weekly or near-weekly updates allow Tesla to refine behavior, improve efficiency, and fix issues across the entire fleet simultaneously. This transforms Optimus from a static machine into a dynamic system. Competitors focused primarily on hardware lack this level of vertical integration. Their improvement cycles are tied to physical redesigns, which are slower, more expensive, and less scalable. Tesla's approach allows intelligence to compound over time, meaning each deployed robot increases the value of every other robot in operation. Musk has openly acknowledged China as Tesla's strongest competitor in humanoid robotics, pointing to companies like XPeng and its iron robot ambitions. But Tesla's strategy is more nuanced. It is using China's own strengths against itself. By embedding deeply into China's supply chain, where the country controls a majority share of global humanoid components, Tesla secures the lowest possible production cost for the physical system. At the same time, it retains exclusive control over the AI brain, developed and trained through its global data ecosystem. This creates a structural asymmetry. Chinese firms may match or even beat Tesla on hardware cost in isolation, but they lack the integrated intelligence layer that defines long-term value. The result is a pincer effect. Tesla out-manufactures the manufacturers while out-learning the AI companies. By the time domestic players close the gap on durability or cost, Tesla may already be operating at a scale where Optimus becomes cheaper than a human worker's annual salary. Tesla is not just competing in China, it is leveraging China to build an unassailable global advantage. If this model holds, Optimus will not compete with other robots. It will redefine the economics of labor itself. And once that threshold is crossed, the question won't be who leads the market, but whether anyone else can catch up.